Back again. Let's keep playing, right? What are we doing today? Today is more Nexelit down south. Right, just in general, more. So I'm gonna need washers. Oh, I need to pick up all my buildings. Which I forgot to do. Thank you. So we have lots of washers. And we're gonna need, I think, wet scrubbers, right? Or are they just scrubbers? It's scrubbers. What? 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 No. 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 Jeez. That was bad. How'd they get over here? No. Luckily we have... Okay, you guys. I don't even know what's going on with you guys, but I don't like it. Okay. Alright, so that was singularly unpleasant. I'm very upset to have experienced that. We need scrubbers, right? That's where we were. Like, one of these days we're gonna have another artillery day. And we're gonna have to push, all those guys back. Where do we keep scrubbers? That is a pie raw ore. It's not coal processing. Over here, scrubber. Oh, there we go. Oh, only two. We also need impact crushers, which are... Alright, so we have to go drag them off the belts, or from intermediate supply, which is unfortunate, but I'm ready to do that. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Any of you... We don't need washers. Where do we have these, anyway? It's going to be even worse doing this in the future. There's scrubbers. And there's impact crushers, so they're right back next to each other. So how exactly did one spitter make its way all the way over here? How does that happen? I have to think about that. But the key thing going on right now is I need more Nexelit. And to do that, we have to upgrade the Nexelit line. I guess this is all we get to do it, huh? There's also there's a couple other things before that on my list, so maybe I hit those first. Like I need a boiler, electric boiler. Oh, needs a ton of stuff. Alright. Fine, we'll go make the electric boiler, and then we'll... I've noticed that vat brains have stopped. Why? Something, steam quality. And I'm just so sick of seeing that. One, please. And this should not be governed anymore, because it's just too important. Now we can leave it alone. We're gonna have to do this, exactly this, up north very soon. Not right now, but soon. So, vat brains, which are over here. Vat brains cartridges. Yeah, look at this. I noticed this when poking around. Wrong temperature steam. Just bad steam. And I look at that, and I'm filled with unending disdain. So we just kind of fix this. Do you have any water? Is there any water around here? Should have asked that before I started running around. There's water right there. We're gonna get that water. Where's this steam going? Oh, it's venting from right here. Alright, so don't pay any attention to this. You don't pay attention to that either. Good. And we will come down and we will find a way this fill with water? Oh, it does. Nice. And it's going to be a problem. But we shall fix it. Bam. Bam. There. Dedicated steam maker. Right there. You make shale oil again. Good. You start making cartridges again. Good. This is stopped. That's not. Oh, it's because of lack of Nexelit. We see the delivery right here. So let's just go work on Nexelit and then go north and do whatever we can. What are we doing today? I think it's oxygen, right? Oxygen. So bam, upgrade, 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 upgrade. All of you, be better than what you were. None of you are under the influence of any beacon, which is kind of interesting. This is unnecessary in the extreme. Allow me to help. Stack inserters. All will become stack. Nice. So, next on our list of problems is right here, right? And that's just... Where are you, Mr. Impact Crushers? We have 4 of them. So, 4 of them go in. And we will put 1 right there. Just like so. Only obviously a... Oh. Alright, so that's a cursed belt, but whatever, right? Alright, so this is now going twice as fast, and a little more. This is perhaps the next bottleneck. Perhaps. These guys are going 24/7, which is good. Just plain old good. Now we want... It's kind of pointless to put any more wet scrubbers in. Okay, not wet scrubbers, just scrubbers. Oh, and this probably needs to be upgraded. I did not grab one of you, right? No. Alright, need to go grab a secondary crusher. Before it is too late. And then... I think we just stare at this for a little while. And after that, we come back and we work on North Factory again. Get oxygen up and going. Try to get acid gas and sulfuric up and going. We came here for a secondary crusher. Which is right here? Yeah. I'm at the stage where I'm just keeping random buildings in my inventory. That's how it should be. That's what your inventory is for. We'll upgrade this one last one. We may have to speed module this one as well, because we don't have room for expansion. It was already backing up. So that will be part of the analysis. Right there. Go faster and, like, go really faster. Oh, now you're having trouble venting? Okay, funny. But that will not hold us back. Not like I am now. There you go. Okay, good. That's clearing that out without any problems. You guys look like you're the next bottleneck. So, I mean, I've got the buildings on me. Why not? Okay, we've established now why not. Okay. Huh. Well, anyway, figure something out, right? Pick that back up, pick that back up. There you go. Go faster, all of you. And I need you to switch it up just a little bit. There you go. Now you are going faster. I wonder if we're going to need to upgrade the jaw crushers too. It was way backed up before. And we can always just speed module all of this, but it looks like we are having Nexelit input problems. So let's solve that, right? Everyone by now realizes what I'm about to do. I would say forgive me, but there is no one who possibly could. Here, take care of these things for me for a second. All of this gets picked up. And all of this gets picked up. And that too. And boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, we're just straight out now? Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Unless you're about to drop. You may be experiencing a little bit of throughput problem here. Just like I'm now experiencing a little bit of inventory problem right here. There. Okay. So I'm gonna have to dump all these buildings. The stackitude here will make the belt penetrate all the way to the end, so there's no real worry there. The only real worry is that it's going to be very intermittent, and I might need to add another dinosaur. Or give these guys better food, or both. No, it needs a better belt. Look at this. It can't vent. Alright, so how about we do kind of all these things? I think they just passed each other right there. Yeah. I really should be using a whale for this, right? Ah, well. Do I have room for a whale out? I think I do, actually. Upgrade these guys all to the whale plan? That's a fantastic idea. Well, I don't have a whale input at the down south. So I guess not. We just use more dinosaurs. Sad as it is. Alright, you do that now. So what I need now is zip south. Go to the Nexelit dig site, which I started working on well over 500 hours ago. We want... We're here, right? And this whole belt, up to and including this area right here, needs to be different. Oh. And difference is not our strength. Oh, don't do that. Let's refine concrete, and I'm still under the influence. This is a flat-out illegal state of being. And I might have to upgrade this further. Like, I could even give these guys workers' food, right? And make that now. And what are we doing here? What is the goal? What is the plan? Mr. Weirdo Dinosaur, please get out of my way. Alright, there we go. We're still not done. Yeah, maybe I better stand here and kind of make sure that this is right. Okay. Do you happen to have a loader out? No. Cannot be rotated, no arrow that I see. Alright, so... This is definitely going to be full and ready by the time... Okay, we have to work through that. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's a little bit of a backlog here, huh? Oh. Alright. And this guy's gonna grab... Right, haul that north. What can I get rid of, friends? What here does not belong? All of this, I guess. Alright, so you come, and you need to wait, unfortunately. This is the additional throughput part. So hopefully this works out. Alright, and you steal another inventory slot. Here, you guys will help. Yeah, that's your job, right? To help. We even connect you up. There you go. Just like old times. Anything that makes it past the stack inserter won't make it past you. Okay. Yeah, this is total 100% whale territory right here. There's one on the way back, and it's already through the copper area, so this should be full by the time it hits. Okay, don't pay attention then, I guess. Go look at Nexelit now, and just kind of stand back and look at the machine working. And see, oh, we're out of stainless again? When did this happen? Last I checked, there was a full caravans area of it right there. So, Nexelit, huh? What's our bottleneck currently? Right here. What's our bottleneck going right now? Right here. Hey, look. Someone brought some better scrubbers, but I don't think I can pick these up quite yet because of my infirmity. Alright, so you go, and all the first ones, right? There. It's all my wet scrubbers. We'll see if this saturates this, because I don't have room to put any more. And I can speed up a couple of these, right? Like, this one is supplying 2, so it can't be sped. But you can be sped. And you can be sped. Yeah, and that's enough MWs. I need to go get control panels and utility, but I have no space in my inventory for either of those. The horrifying situation I find myself in. But it is drifting all the way down. It seems like these guys are going 24/7 now. Are we building up? Doesn't look like it. No, it's still stopping every once in a while. What? If we look up here. Alright, there was a gap, and now the delivery happened. Excellent. So, good. And then there's not going to be a break here, and they're going to continue spewing this out. These guys are going to keep going. And this is actually fairly efficient. I think I have too much in my inventory. My inventory is not one of my advantages right now. So I think I want to pick up all you. And I want to copy, paste, paste, paste. Can we even do this? Paste. Could probably make that work, but I don't feel like forcing it. So, how do we get power in now? Maybe I should have thought of that before, right? Alright. Then we take this belt, and we bring it down right there. Alright. Maybe this is an improvement. That's a solid maybe. Ah, where'd I get even more inventory stuff from? Is that this Nexelit plate? Here, give it to the world. What's this? What's this? You want to wait? Why do we do this? It's if there's a backup, it looks like. I'm thinking, nah, guys. Nah. This is on all the time now. We're just dumping everything into this constantly. I don't think these guys are affected by speed at all. Friend. Friend. Cope. Concentrate on coping. You can do it. Alright, so this should be... I mean, hopefully this at least doubles Nexelit production. This guy's almost here. There's going to be little gaps. It's going to be kind of spiky, the production. Is that you? You about to do it? No. Straight on by. It's this guy who's our hero. And there's Nexelit right there. So it looks like it might kinda run dry by the time he gets here. Kinda. Oh, this is a bottleneck, huh? Oh, look at all this. Look at all this. Alright, so the bottleneck is now right here, because we're backing up. And that's not a problem here, because this is venting out freely. It is just we don't have enough furnace space. And I have no more room to speed any of these, because of how I put this all together. I have to build over here to make more Nexelit this way. And we're not going to do that, right? Alright, so let's look at a graph. Nexelit. Plate, please. Alright, so for a very long time, we were at like 300 a minute. This was our standard, 300 a minute. Back in the day, it was all over the place. Right here, 300 a minute. And now we're up to like 600, 700 a minute? 650 a minute, so double Nexelit production? Surely this has to mean something, right? Surely we have to be getting through the debt. We have one coming, one waiting. I'm interested in that guy. One is waiting. Do we have any closer Nexelit? Yeah, actually we do. Ooh. Tempted to relocate everything up here. Tempted, but not gonna. Oh, this is now completely out. We're out of our Nexelit inheritance. And I may have to consider dumping workers' food on this, huh? Like, it shouldn't be terrible, right? Oh, we're gonna burn through all of this. Alright, we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna make workers' food and then feed it to the Digosaurs. I mean, one workers' food should give like what? 32 Nexelit when used on the cacs and not the Digosaurs. Kinda suggest I should retire the Digosaurs, right? But they're just so adorable. I can't just tell them they're out of a job. Well, some Nexelit's coming down, but I'm not sure if it's sustainable. Because we don't have enough ore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mess with the balance of the universe. Here we make workers' food. Okay. And then right over here is where we take meat and we send it to the Digosaurs. And it's like just flowing freely right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm even going to turn you into a red factory. Oh, I can't pick it up. Here, we put these down because we are power respecters. These guys are... Should we be doing this? Should we maybe be doing one more? How much is made per? 2 per? Alright, that's fine. Because we don't want to starve this, or else the other things up north. Those things, what do biofluid? Will no longer, all the Gobachovs. they will not have what they need, and they will go on strike, and the entire North factory will come to a halt. Oh, this is unfortunate. We'll fix it. So this is going to take a while to really manifest. So, oh, come on, guys. Inventory problems are the worst. Now, don't put lard on there. Oh my god. I gotta stop this. It's going to cause problems. Here I was so proud of how things were going. Pick up all this lard, this meat, skin, then find the lard that made its way on here. Here. Take everything in my inventory. I hate it. There. I really should have put these right here. Just so I use the material. Alright, so this is going to take some time. Especially since it has to work through its entire stack in order to accept the workers' food. Alright, so this is... Do I want to do prod on this or just let it go? You seem to be doing okay. I guess I don't interfere with this. It's kind of expensive, isn't it? All these ingredients. I mean, none of it is... It's all pretty basic stuff. But just the amount of it you need is... I look at that and go, wow. So this kind of has... like adverse effects, right? Because we're using this to vent meat. This is a meat vent right here. Oh, there's lard just hanging out. I can't pick it up. So do I want to do something like preferring the workers' food? Because if it backs up all the way over here, we have another meat vent, and it's kind of useful. So maybe what I want to do is only do workers' food. Let's see what happens if I try that. In fact, I'm kind of scared now. So scared, I'm gonna speed this up. So I get the feeling those guys are gonna eat a whole lot of stuff. I gotta go find a way to get more speed modules. So we're just gonna let this go, right? And this vent line is now going to become entirely workers' food. And if we go take a look at how that's going to impact the world, these will be burned through eventually. And then workers' food is 8, so it's not even all that great. It's just times 8. Really? That's not even that... I'm not even that impressed. It's a whole lot more expensive, and it's just times 4, essentially. I mean, maybe, I guess, but... I guess it just has to become a alternate feeding mechanism. Alright, we'll just let this go and see what happens. Kind of worried by not seeing a lot of wood right there. Here, you go back to doing this, please. And we will monitor it as time goes on. Alright, do I have anything in my inventory I'm embarrassed about? Probably this, we don't need that much. So we're about to shift north again and try to put in oxygen generators. Oxygen, followed by acid gas, followed by sulfuric. And then after that, I think I have to then do the thing. We need slake lime and then sodium hydroxide. And then after sodium hydroxide and sulfuric, I can make sodium carbonate. Or is it sodium sulfide? Well, it turns into carbonate and then bicarbonate. Alright, so this is probably good, right? I mean, probably maybe good. Certainly doesn't look like we have huge problems. Like we've built through, worked through our backup, and so now we're pausing every once in a while. So we're gonna have like a curve thing going on. Let's take a look one more time. Nexelit. Plate. Yeah. Okay. We may not have made any progress whatsoever. I guess I accept this. I suppose. I mean, at least this is now backing up. And then iron Nexelit down here is actually going again, which is the heart of so much else. Here I am just following the buffer. This is just screaming, leave me for a few hours. Yeah. It's backing up. It's going to be a long time. Then right here, the workers' food is making its way onto the belt. Ever so slowly. Oh, it's like it's just made it here. Maybe I should, make a whole bunch more thick cats, and retire the Digosaurus. It's like just instant doubling. I also wonder if... Here, let's see if we can encourage the thick cats to use workers' food. Right? So I'll take the meat out for those, and hopefully they'll get first dibs, and they're the ones that have the increased multiplier, so they really should be getting the good food to begin with. So let's see if we can encourage this. You take the best food available to you. Let's see, right? Can't tell. No, it is. It is. It's definitely taking the best food available. Alright, so let's see if it's coming in at a rate. Oh, come on, guys. Being full up on inventory is just miserable. Yeah, so that's what I was afraid of. I was trying to get there before that happened. Alright, so that one is fine. Alright, you are programmed to get workers' food. So let's try to do this again, right? Workers' food. Right there. Let's see if we can keep this train rolling, right? And if not, that's fine too. So at the end, you two. I have to get rid of all this meat. Looks like we're making more, right? Yeah, now what do I do with the meat? Does anyone know what I do with the meat afterwards? So we should be able to see, right? Raw Nexelit. Yeah, there's a bump. I don't know if it's a sustainable bump, but it's a definitely noticeable bump. Probably not sustainable, though. Yeah, that guy already crashed out, so maybe we only have enough workers' food for one to actually go. It's nothing terrible if that's true. I wish this guy would filter workers food. There you go. Only try to put workers' food in. That's your job. Pick it up, shove it in. Alright, I gotta stop thinking about this, right? There's nothing really more to say. Except I need to go get control panels and circuitry and utility boxes so I can make more modules. And then we're going to ship north. And then we're going to work on North Factory for a bit, and we're going to be happy. We're going to be happy, I tell you. I need a box one more time. Box of shame. Box of shame. Right there. And it just doesn't work at all. I thought I was being clever, but I was not. There you go. So that is there. I'm kind of worried how this isn't backing up more. Like, there shouldn't be anything impeding this stuff. Now we need electronics. Let's just go get electronics, right? And then I'll be completely filled up on this. I really do have to make module makers up north. This is becoming too much of a habit, I think. There we go. Alright, let's go up north, divest ourselves of our inventory problems, and we are just going to pretend like we have actually solved our issues down south. We need a garbage man right here. Hello, friends. Please take that and that. Too many of these. This has to go away. That and that also gets recycled, please. You and you also recycled. Should get rid of this one belt somewhere. Do we have a belt maker somewhere? Let's just pretend we do. This doesn't belong here. Yeah, okay. Time to go. Let's check all these things off our list. Now it is time for electrolyzers. How many electrolyzers do we have available to us right now? I see this is Pi High Tech. Where is Electro? This is actually a raw ore tech. Right here. We have 3. That's disappointing. So let's head over and see if maybe we can find a couple more. Just in a box somewhere. You know? High tech. Okay. I sensed it should be around here, and yet I do not see it. Electrolyzer. It's right up there at the top. And in this box we have 3 more. So we have 6 electrolyzers, which may be enough for a single row. So I think right here, this is where we go. We'll have to put in a windmill. Here, just no one let me forget I just did that. Okay? Everyone, just please remind me I did that thing. Pick this down. Now repair tar. Because without that, we're going to have problems. Okay. Up here. Alright, good. Or rather, good enough. Okay, so what we want is to make oxygen. So let's see how tightly we can tile these things, right? You're making oxygen and hydrogen. Mostly we just want oxygen. Bam, bam, bam. So, doing this, then V. My dude, you are embarrassing. So, we could have a line like this. And that seems very natural. And it looks like we could have a line like this. And that seems very natural. And, I betcha, 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 Can tile it a little better too. Like that. So we kind of have a unit right here, right? Right there. So if I take all of you and then do this, but big V. Yeah. Now that's tight. And I've also blocked myself in. That's nice. I can get behind this. Alright, so cut. Yep, pick it all up, bots off. How many of these can we fit? And then it has to be like this, right? Oh yeah, look how dense this is. Now the problem is beacons, right? Because it's... Oh, that's kind of nice. We must have beacon space because efficiency beacons are a huge thing for these. So we have to choose where we put it. Oh, it even slots in real nice. Now if we insist that there's going to be a fat beacon right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just say that is the furthest extent we are allowed to go. This is what we look like. So, copy. Have to be like this. You have to be like this. So, that looks no fun to me. It really should be 4, right? So I can put a beacon here, but it leaves, if there's only 3 rows, it doesn't really spark joy. So, what we're gonna do is just kind of get rid of this one. Can I rotate you? Not easily. And that kind of suffers from the same. Or I can dispense with the windmills. Maybe I have been... Oh, don't pick up. Yeah, pick up the tar. Try to remember that I did that, though. Alright. So if I do this instead... Oh no, bots don't do anything. Please, please bots. Please no. And that honestly looks kind of badass. Now the big problem with this, of course, is they need a whole lot of water. And we're not accounting for that in what we're doing right here. So I could import water from somewhere else. I could, well, if we say a fat beacon is all in this row, this means this row doesn't have to be so thick. Or it could be even thicker, and that's where water comes from. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sudden belief. Sudden surge of belief. Yeah, and this is water row right here. I absolutely believe in this now. And then it's going to be, well, there's no beacons on top then, huh? Ooh. So if I put a beacon here, it hits these 4, or a little more if I turn it up a little bit. But if I turn it way, way, way up, it'll hit these 4, but then this one needs one on top, and this one needs one on top. So I guess we have to snuggle it in as hard as we can. Kind of like this. And then up here has to be the interstitial space. Has to be pump jack row. We don't really have jack. We need steel and stone. Why do I have no mechanical inserters? Are logistics off? No, they're on. I would have thought I would be showered with them by now. But, whatever. Need some mining drills. Strangely enough. Yeah. That's a world I live in. Now we need some steel. Soon we won't have to do this anymore. Hopefully. Probably only gonna need just one. We only should make 2 today. You need ASP. There. Oh, Jack. Right there. Alright, we're gonna try to slide these in appropriately. I'm not sure we have the right amount of space. But I am sure I kind of like how we're using this space. Big problem is that the level 2 pump jacks are bigger. They don't fit. And it just doesn't work. Alright, so this is not working. So this 4th tier right here isn't going to work out. What I need to do then is bring this down. We're going to look into 2 rows of windmills, I guess. This is kind of the best we... Oh, and remember I've clipped tar. Try not to forget that I ruined tar possibly forever. So we do something like this, right? And then in the intermediate space we put pump jacks. Then we pick you up. Like, I look at this and I don't hate it. I think it's ever so slightly off. I look at this and I think this isn't the most terrible thing I've ever done. So now we just kind of hook this together right here, right? And just do this. B, done. And we'll put the pump jacks in on the north side. Just sprinkle them in. We might not have enough water here, but I think for the moment we're gonna pretend that we do. Just like right there and right there. And you make 600 a second, and that can power 10 of these each, so yeah, for the moment I think we're fine, right? Big V, I suppose. Put that down like this. We just kind of tap ourselves in. Nice and clean. And then we have a plan here. Let's help Tar. Tar has problems. These problems are of my creation. So let's just fix it, right? Okay, Tar is back online. Alright, so this is the future, right? Right now in electrolyzer land, all I have is like 6, right? 6? I don't even see it. Right there, I have 6. So, what I have to do is just kind of delete most of you. Yeah, that's still looking good. Then you don't go anywhere, you don't go anywhere. You're just done for right now. And that's all hooked up, and that's all hooked up. Now I can just turn the bots on and make this all real. And this is a good start of what should be eventually a very, very efficient, productive oxygen maker. It's just not quite ready just yet. Okay. Oh, just start right away, huh? Oh, I suppose I didn't hook anything up with power, huh? And that's a little bit of an oversight. Only a tiny one. Alright, so you are using 20 megawatts. And for now you're using 8 megawatts, so it's the efficiency module is very well used right here. Oh, I suppose another problem is I didn't hook these all in at the end. No, I'll figure that out, right? And bam. Right, you are completely full up as expected. What I need to do here is just kind of do this, right? And then we have to find a way to get all these back in. I suppose we do this. Right at the end. Alright, so hydrogen line is pretty easy because we already have one. Hydrogen is thrown off by one of these processes. You? Yes. Which one of you makes hydrogen? Right here. So all I have to do is hook into that. We're declaring this as waste hydrogen, by the way. This is an oxygen maker, not a hydrogen maker. So, we know what the preference. So right here. Okay. So it's just kind of jerk south, jerk over. Just kind of hope for the best, right? Then find our line at some point. Which is right there. Which we are not going to be able to fully utilize because it's going to be on a... What is this doing? You look like you didn't get moved at some point. Alright, anyway. What I'm trying to say is... Oh, wait. There isn't a windmill right here. No, wait, there is. So we won't be able to hook in properly. We'll have to jerk up by one. Which is sad. So now we're using 2 lines instead of 1. And they're valuable lines close to the fluid sorting area. Alright, so you are now hooked in 100%. And if we go and look at hydrogen, I say if we go and look at hydrogen, you are... Huh. Looks like we are not hooked in 100%. Looks like there is an issue somewhere. Yeah, okay. I see the issue. There we go. Now we're hooked in 100%. If we go look, there's not even a real surge here. Do I have a hydrogen vent going? I don't. Well, that's going to be needed real soon. Stick a pin in that, would you, everyone? I'm going to have to go deal with that. So this is primary oxygen, which goes right here. So grab all you. And then the proper spacing is 3, right? We'll add in oxygen storage. All we're going to have to do is get oxygen over here, and then we have to make a hydrogen vent. For real, for real. And straight over is what we want to do. Well, okay. Maybe we go just straight, just literally straight over. And it seems like it's a straight shot either way. And we've left vias. So if we align this correctly, we'll even be able to just build right around it like it doesn't exist. Yeah, nifty. And because it embeds right where it needs to be, we won't have any problem. And this is space for fat beacons day. So when that day comes, I can move all this stuff and not feel bad. Kind of a redundant saying. I'm never going to feel bad about any of this. Alright. Oxygen, you go. You guys are we're now throwing off 160 oxygen a second. Double that of hydrogen. What is this? It was a real delicate shot. But, you know, the hostage is there to emotionally manipulate you. Don't pay any attention to them whatsoever. So, let's go take a look. See one of the most important chemicals in the factory flowing in. Great. And this is filling up. So now we need 2 boilers, probably a lot more in the future. We need this. We are going to destroy hydrogen. That is our goal. Actually, hold on. We're going to align this properly. That's going to be the hydrogen destroyer. And you don't have to exist. Alright, so we need a pump jack, and we need 2 oil burners. Obviously, we need to go get intermetallics and oil burn. We need to make intermetallics and also after that some copper. Very well. Then we can move on to gasifiers in order to make acid gas, and then after that sulfuric. That is going to be good. I need intermetallics, which is right there. Direct import from the south factory. And copper is weird in that it's up here. Right there. I should check and see if we have any more automated factories being made. No, we still need this. Oh, we have some. Oh, this shouldn't ever be here. It's just getting the automated factories from here. Don't be weird, guys. I could scrape these up if I wanted to. I suppose I do. Are there any more in the box? Nope. Alright, let's go distribute these then. Here. You deserve it, everyone. Just fill it in a little more. I just filled up all these. Oh. There's a whole lot of stuff I can donate. Alright, good. We really need to get, here, let's go take a look at how South Factory is doing. Nexelit is going okay for now. Perhaps not the greatest. The greatest forever, max best. But is passing right by. Which means this is going full steam. That's good. Which means this is not going full steam. Why? Because we're consuming faster than we're producing right now. And if I want this to be going 24/7, I have to put in more smelters, which I can do. What I can't do is get better smelters. Science is just dead. Am I using vat brains? I really hope not. No, I turned it off. Good. Unless we have a couple deliveries so far. Anyway, don't look at that. That exists to trick me. I must not be fooled. I wanted gasify. I wanted oil burn, for which I need iron plate now. The ever-shifting web of demands. Oil burn. 1, 2. Pump jack. 1. Soon I'll be making these too, and I'll stop living my life like this. Alright, so right here. Oh, it's going to be a bit. So what we did before down here was fairly straightforward, right? And then just a vent out. Need to make a Relesia plantation. start using the stuff properly. There we go. Alright, so this is now working-ish. It is preparing to work. How about that? Alright, so hydrogen will start flaring off over there. I'm undoubtedly going to have to add more onto the stack because hydrogen is made in such large amounts. We're running low on light oil. I wonder what I should do about that. Because I'm going to have to up it for glassware, tin chromium, etc. going on. Alright, so you are good. Our next goal is probably add some more city blocks. Alright, let's do that. Goodbye, ore patch. I have the grenades for it, so let's just get to it, right? You. Big you. And over here, just let's go and take care of business. These guys, no good. These guys, absolutely no good. What? How no good is? How no good is? Dunk. Waste stone, go away. More waste stone, how wonderful. We're going to put in 6, I think. Maybe, here, how much do we have? I suppose if we're paving, we might as well pave the entire thing, right? Straight over. Alright, so we're going to put in 10 blocks. Like, gotta be real careful. Be real careful what I'm doing right here. Because I don't want to clip that mine. Not just because it's illegal, also because I'm using it. Right there. And that one lives for now. Alright, so let's take a walk around. Killing rocks. Trees, of course. Invaders. That's going to be a problem. That's not a problem for right now. Okay, all of this are problems. There's going to be a lot to decorate come the next 30-day mark. Because I always well, I'm starting the tradition, right? I intend to start a tradition whereas every 60-day mark, which is when I make the time-lapse videos, will be decoration day to make sure everything's looking its best. I'm also going to have to do even more artillery days. Not looking forward to that. That thing. I want it gone. All these things. Also gone. We're kind of a little out of bounds here. But that's not going to stop me. These things have it coming. Then once we have more blocks, we will do acid, gas, and sulfuric. Honestly, that might be enough for today. Then next episode, slaked lime, which I can do because I have charcoal briquettes. That will be powering all that, and it's going to look really nice. But it's not quite time, and I probably shouldn't be celebrating prematurely. There's a bunch more over here. Rocks. Okay. Anyone else? You're out of range. Actually, we're all out of range right now. Alright. Let's turn our bots off and let's lay this down properly, which is what we didn't do last time. There, right there. It's like we're adding huge swaths of the factory every single episode, but we're not using them. Ooh. quite yet. Well, there's lots of room for intermediates now. Each one, oh, that one was off. City blocks, right there. And then this is probably going to be a dead city block right there. All right, so time to change clothes and get into. I wonder if I just have no mechanical inserters. Like they've all been used. It's just no mechanical insert. No, there are. They're right there. There's plenty of them. Bots just aren't bringing them to me for some reason. Alright, that's fine. Whatever, guys. I gotta get rid of the stone. Oof. I'm probably gonna have to go back south and get a lot of refined concrete. Which, makes me hope I do have that refined concrete to be able to be gotten. Alright, anything else that's trash here? That's trash. Probably quite a lot of this is trash, and I'm just not aware of it. Anyway, just anything. Except you. I will do anything for pavement, but not that. Oh, and here, turn off personal logistics. Turn it off. You're all bringing me too much. I need concrete. I did the thing again where I divested myself of stuff, but then the bots would just try to fill me back up again. Well, hopefully I headed off the problem before it would become critical. Anyway, over here. That should be enough. And then after we lay this out, we'll go take a look at Nexelit, I think. Just go look at everything again. Tend to like looking at stuff, right? Stuff's cool. We don't mind stuff. Over here. I need probably one more wad of bricks, which I'm already losing my way in my own factory. And it's very early on for that. There we go. There's Brick Guy. Oh, and he's all but out. Alright. That is a truly terrible result. I should have gotten more energy drink. I am not quite there, but I could conceive of a time when I will have energy drink insecurity. Good. Yeah, just the thought of energy drink insecurity fills me with dread. There we go. This is the good stuff right here. Perfect. And while it is fiddly, the brick border really does make it, I think. It shows that not only is this intentional, it's like doubly intentional. You know? There was a plan at some point. It obviously has gone wrong, but at some point along the way, someone had a plan. Alright, these things are not allowed. So, we have picked up a little more concrete than we need. That's okay. Pick. Up here. I saw that tree. We all saw that tree. Trying to hide. But that's the thing. They have just such a low stealth score. Trees are inferior entities. Calling them beings is well above what they're worth. Fit only for the grenade, I say. Oh, I kinda caused myself a problem right there. It's alright. Good. I am very appreciative of how efficient this system has become. The only way would be better if it was automatic, which I could set up, but it doesn't feel right, you know? Like, I know people set up the bots to do everything for them, including build, reducing the engineer to the role of architect. But, I don't know. I like placing things, using the game as Legos. Don't take my Legos from me. It's too fun. So up here, that's good. That's good. We are almost done, friends. Then it's desulfurization for acid gas. Then we're probably going to do something sulfuric on the spot. Oh, one more. Then we have to clean up the middle, of course. The factory is growing like a weed. There. And the walkway is done. Now we repair the junctions. Just blink there. There, right there, right there, right there. There, right there, right there, right there. There, right there, right there, right there. Yep, perfect. Okay. Have no problems whatsoever, right? There really isn't a lot to say. Maybe I don't have any music to play. Just to get us through these little boring times. Maybe I can go get some of that copyright free music out there, which I know exists in ever-growing amounts, thanks to Suno and its various friends. I'm not above playing AI slop to have something happen. It's something to keep everyone entertained with. I'll do it. Like, it would be pretending like I'm above that, I feel, would be implying I think what I'm doing right now isn't slop. And it kinda is. It's pretty lazy content. Down. Thank you, bots. You have any more pathways to clean up? Yes, there's one more over there, which I mostly cleaned up anyway, and I'm pretty sure all of these pipes are going nowhere for no reason. So I'll have to rip them down as well. But hopefully this is the last time we have... No, this isn't even the last time we have to do this for a while, because we're going to have to put in glass making. And glass making is going to require building out a large swath of factory. And that's going to be more city blocks. More city blocks. That's fine. At least it doesn't take a huge amount of time. We'll check it in hydrogen after this. And then go check it on Nexelit. And then go get a whole bunch of desulfurization units and try to figure out how we're gonna deal with the ratios there. Because what's gonna come up, there's gonna be a city block, and it's gonna be like the entire city block could be sulfuric, and it wouldn't be nearly enough, right? Like, I'm always going to need more sulfuric. So I guess the first city block should be half and half. Acid gas and sulfuric, gambling that half of a block of acid gas is going to be all I ever need, which I think might be a decent gamble. Look at that. That looks nice. Definitely looks like I've been here today. So we did all this yesterday, and this the day before, and then we do all this today. Not bad. Oh, and we're going to take a look at Nexelit, right? Nexelit. So, not great. Well, no, wait a second. It used to be in the before time we do 600, right? Now we're at 900. So that's not terrible. Let's see how things have equilibrated. So we had delivery, and this is feast time for Nexelit. And these are still a bottleneck on quote-unquote good Nexelit, but I'm not doing anything about that, am I? This is still floating past, heading down here. All these guys are just... Oh, wait. Alright, so once upon a time, we had too much gasoline. But now we have the other problem. So let's zip south here and take a look at the gasoline makers. It's hard to strike a proper balance because things are starting and stopping all the time. But for now, we're going to pull some more things off of it and into diesel. See if that makes our life any more tolerable. All right. I say personal logistics back on. No, pick that up first. Now logistics back on. There we go. And they're all trying to deliver stuff to me I already have, and so massive failure all around. All right, let's go fix our power problem down south. This is why we look, right? Because we want to get distracted. So all these things right here are on account, they're on gasoline. So let's go right here. You're burning gas. Instead, we're going to have you burn diesel now, like you were before. Alright, straight in. Now you're burning diesel soon, I think? Or not? There we go. There, now you're burning diesel instead. And we've just eliminated 41 a second consumption of gasoline. Which, hopefully, will get these guys firing again. Yeah. I feel like if I just put down a huge efficiency beacon right here, it would do some good and also cause some problems. It would be both things happening at once, right? Maybe I should be doing that thing everyone does and do a power sushi belt, you know? That feels so weird to me. Oh, why aren't you going? No light oil. Why aren't you going? No strip distillates. You guys are going as far as you can, and it's just because it's making so much gasoline, I guess. Which I suppose is valid. I mean, valid. Are we bottling it too? Yeah, we are. Alright. I declare this better. Oh, the other thing I want to look at is down here. Have we been able to manage to hold to... Yes, we have. You've gone back to meat. Oh, these guys aren't even going. Wow. Huh, I wonder why. Like, are we no longer processing moose? No, we are. Just not enough meat coming down. Oh, I bet it's because of, we've increased the primary draw. You are supposed to be on what? You are supposed to be on... It's not diesel. It's heavy oil. That's gasoline. Is that actually diesel being out? No. Diesel is out. Oh. Why? No aromatics. Why? This is a problem I'm looking forward to solve in a permanent fashion. So this was my other aromatic maker using Nexelit. And you aren't going... You are going. Just you're not going very hard. And so mushrooms are actually a problem. Like, for real, we need more mushrooms. Like, what was the issue here? It's like, all of these guys are just what I'm doing up north. And there's no problem here whatsoever. Huh. Water's pressurized. Everything's coming in as fast as it can. I don't know. I am choosing not to look at this right now. I've got stuff to do up north. This place and its problems are... They're here to be solved by someone else, not me. I'm just passing through, guys. I don't have anything to do with any of this. How's hydrogen doing? Hydrogen is full up and overflowing. 95. Oh, it's like we might need... Okay, now it was out. So we're definitely going to need 2 of these for every 6 of those. And there's no speeding these guys up, huh? Ah, the oil burners. And there's no level 2 oil burners. Yeah. This is going to be a problem eventually. This simple venting structure is going to work for most things, but it's eventually not going to work for hydrogen. But that's not a problem for right now. It's a problem for another day. So let's take a look at what we're doing. Acid gas. Acid gas requires... Oh, no, 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 yes. The good recipe. Look at this. This is fantastic. I bought this recipe. It's so good. So desulfurinator, and then to make sulfuric, it's just dump water in, right? And that's a chemical plant. So let's go get some desulfonators and some chemical plants. Chemical plants right there. I already have some, so switch for you. Let's go get a stack of desulfonators and probably a couple pump jacks, right? Pump jack. Get more iron. Then gonna make 2 of the other ones. 2 level 2s. Bang, bang, bang. Pump jack. And for you we need titanium, which we import over here. Done. Pump jack. 2 of these. There. Done. So we're going to be doing this probably right here. We want to do it as close as we can to the fluid sorting area because it's just going to be fluids that we're dealing with. And again, this is a stage 1 project in that I do not anticipate this is going to be a permanent solution to anything at all. So we treat it as such. It's going to be a half and half. And hopefully one day we get better, right? Alright, so what we need is to put in this like this. Now bots can be on for this. Why is this interfering? This shouldn't interfere. But it is. Oh, I see what's going on. We can make it work. Alright, so we go down here. Actually, I have no idea what that means. I have no idea if I can make it work or not. Welcome to Factorio. Alright, so lay all that down, make it look all nice, including that one. Great. Alright, so now, bots off. First, obviously, this is going to involve a whale. We don't have a whale, so that's a problem off the bat. So what's going to happen here is this is going to be half and half sulfur and mushrooms. And that's great. And we're going to drag it around as much as we can. So we're going to be doing like one of these. No. Really should be doing two. Yeah. Well, they need so little. So very little. Alright, we're going to try it like this. We're going to see if I regret it. I mean, we definitely are going to be building another area, so don't feel too bad about experimenting. Alright, so, and this produces absolutely no solid material. So we're going to put a water rail up here. There, and that's probably going to work just fine. And now we have to look at kind of a balance, right? So maybe I do acid gas up here and then curl it around and do sulfuric down here. That strikes me as a pretty fair way of going about things. Where are you? Desulfur. Oh, I never went and picked it up. Okay. Alright. Got it. Desulfurization. Doesn't have a Mach 2 yet. Mark 2. Yeah, I know. Yeah, get off my back. That's a grease table. That's that. That's a arc furnace? Yes. Where's the desulfurizator? Do I not make any? Not yet. Desulfur. That is on coal processing. I thought we got all the way through. I could have sworn I did this. Desulfur. Right there. Oh, okay. I did do this. I am not crazy. You are crazy. Over here. And then up here, right? Right here. Alright, so give me 10. It's a good place to start. And you continue working. Replace what I have stolen. Then, just going to warp all the way back. And we're going to look at how to do this. So, obviously, we're probably too far up. That's what I'm feeling anyway. So, desulfonator like this. It's going to look something like that. That's... Fortunately, it's going to be a bit taller than this when in the full 1/3. No, wait, that's not even right because it's got a weird footprint. Okay, so it has to be like this. And do I do stack inserters? I don't think so. I think we just get away with this. Right? Because it takes 6 seconds. And like maybe? Oh, we have to bring oxygen in. So, alright, so pick all this up. Put that down right about here. I don't know, like that. Then there. Then we're gonna have to get oxygen in. Which means we should probably set this up right now. Give me a vessel, please. Right there, and then down, and receiver chest, which has an R on it. That's how I know what it is. I want you to go get me oxygen. I wish I could see what they did. Like just from alt, you know? That would be nice. Alright, so right there, and buffer. And maybe the Gobachavs are on this? Maybe not. Gonna have to do something about that soon. But we have oxygen right here. So, in theory, this should work. Do I see any coming down? Because that's all hooked up. And we are hooked up directly to it. Like, it's honestly faster to run a line, but that's not how we do things. We take from the central depot. Oh, are you going to do it? Yeah, it's going to bring me oxygen. It routes real funny, but that's what it's going to do. Alright, so oxygen is included. And we'll just do this. And what I need now is bots to be off. We are going to dream. We're going to dream of you not having a recipe. Well, wait a second. That's not quite right. Makes it hard to see. I want you to big H, and we'll have to do something like this. I mean, that's pretty slick, I think. And we'll have to figure out how to get everything in. So we need big H, no, big V, big V. Something like this. And then we'll figure it out at some point, right? So, oh, okay, so we're already too far up. Bots, please return to me. Too far up by quite a bit. So let's start here. And again, there's no promises of where I stack these things. Like I could... Here. Alright, so this is a unit, right? And we'll make it work in and out. So let's change gears and look at the other product we want to make, which is going to be sulfuric. We need you to do sulfuric acid. No. Here. Sulfur. Right. Yeah, right there. By clicking randomly, I found it. Alright, so you are drinking down 50 acid gas a second. And you are producing a whole lot more than that. Almost enough for 2. And it will be enough for 2. And it's an awkward ratio. So, let's go get 2 more desulfonators. The design is shifting in my head. That's good. That is the soul of Factorio. To learn how to solve problems. Yeah, that should be right. 12 is a good number. Especially since we're building in blocks of 4s. You can see why it's a good number if we're building in blocks of 4s. And eventually the desulfonators will hit Mark II, and the decoupling will be even more pronounced. So, like this, and then like this. What we'd love to do is like one more. Can I make that happen? Is this legal? Can I do this? Are there any more? We should be pulling them in here, and we're not. We didn't pull them in because they're Mark 1s instead of Mark 2s. Maybe. If I just have a couple more. There's 2 more, and I need 2 more after that. I could probably just hand feed, right? I can do that. Alright, let's do it. Bam. It's only going to take a second, and it's going to make our... Well, it may make our world look a little tidier at the end. And what else are we here for? Alright, made 2. Done. Thank you, everyone. So now we have one line. Do I use stack inserters? And they also have to have room for big beacons. And that would be on the inside if I use stack inserters. But stack inserters seems like such overkill. I don't believe in it. I really don't. Not here. Alright, so pick you up. This will find a different place to exist. We'll come down like so. And we're going to pull this all in. It's like you're going to be lined up with the edge. Like so. Right? Then all y'all all get picked up. Get put right there. And we will leave just a little space at the end, and we'll do gas routing through here, right? Oxygen will come in, acid gas will come in. I really should have dedicated acid gas makers, and I shouldn't conflate acid gas making with sulfuric making, but I'm totally going to do that. 100%. And I'm going to have to move this down more too. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it has to all come down by 2. So, okie dokie. We exist to make bots mad. So right there. This is about the best place for it to be. In my opinion, anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to go fill up on power again. We were such in just absolute debt earlier. Are we making any of these guys yet? No. And if we go look south, how are we doing here? Right, they're all running, which is what I want to see. Gasoline's backed up. Diesel is not backed up. Oh god, that's a problem, isn't it? Because no diesel is... everything is ruined. But I made more Nexelit, and even this is not saving us. Like, nothing saves us. All these guys are processing waste, and... despair, everyone. Despair. This is backing up, though, so that's nice. These guys are going, and that's nice. So I'm guessing I have to make a note for tomorrow, like diesel exclamation point. This is going good, which means science will be going soon. Okay, don't look at anything. Don't look at anything, don't care about anything. I want to move this in because the icon hangs over so much. That's it. It'll look more centered if I do this. Alright, so now that we have really irritated the bots yet again, we will do this. We'll bring over oxygen. Maybe we'll do it right here instead. Or maybe we can do that. It'll look a little awkward. Not super duper awkward. There we go. Oxygen included. Power included would also be helpful, right? It should be maybe right here. That looks pretty nifty to me. Okay. So we have an acid gas maker. That's basically online. And I think I'm just going to call it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is sulfuric territory right here. So this, if running, will produce 12 times 4. It's going to be like 500 acid gas a second. perfect, right? So I need to go get a whale. Do I have any whales in the bin? I do. Looks like I have exactly one whale in the bin. And we're going to set that whale to go get half mushrooms, half... everything. And this is a rare instance of empty cargo being valid. Hello, Gigliola. Do you have instructions? Yeah, I'm assuming that's the right place. Alright, I want you to go up to the farms. No, wait, don't go to the farms. Go to the sorting. This is all sorting stuff. I want you to go to get mushrooms, which are right there. And they stack to 50. And sulfur stacks to... So the number is 6, unfortunately. Here, let's think. Mushrooms stack to 50. So I can't go half and half. So the number is 6 for 2 of sulfur and then 4 mushroom equivalents. And so the 90 divided by 6 is 15, right? So 15 and then 15 times 100 is what we should be going for. So it should be 1500 is the number. And so 4... wait a second. I lost my train of thought here. The fact it's 90 is hard for me. Maybe we can go and illustrate this, and it'll be a little more helpful. We'll have a little more chance of getting it right if we do it like this. So, fa. And you stack to 50. So it's 1. So for every 1, for 2 of these, we need 1 thing of sulfur. Sulfur. Smarter man would just know this off the top of his head, but I am not that smarter man, so we have to look at it visually. Oops. So this is what we want. And this is 2, 4, 6 of mushrooms, and this is 500, so 3,000 mushrooms and 3,000 sulfur. Alright, we did that in the least efficient way possible, but I understand it now. Till Caravan has Fa, quantity 3,000. Then you need to go to sulfur, sulfur pit, which is... You should really go to the sulfur pit first. And until Caravan has 3,000, no, sulfur. Sulfur in quantity 3,000. There. And this is a situation where empty cargo works, right? I probably should, I don't know, here, just empty cargo. There. And you should be able to do this forever, right? Alright, go and do that. Then that'll be hooked up. Ish. And we can work on turning it into sulfuric. And then after that, put tanks in place. And then after that, probably going to be done, right? Done-ish. We have no diesel down south. That is awful. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Alright, so. Oh, we should definitely regulate you guys, right? Sulfur. Bang, bang. And then you are Fa. Mushrooms. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. I almost believe in this. We're going to go with it. Now, the rest of this area down here is just making sulfuric. And I get the sense, go right here, right? See if we can line it up, that no matter what we do, it's not going to be enough. So, sulfuric and water. So we need acid gas in, and we get sulfuric out. So we can do something like this. Yeah, let's look at this first. Cranking. And it can be sped up. and it's definitely going to penetrate 100%. And this is just acid gas for now, right? As good as I can do in the moment. Looks pretty nice. Glad I did this. I'm glad I did this. This just looks nice. But, Koopy past, right? Can we do this? Like sulfuric goes up and down, and then acid gas comes in from the top, and then water comes in from also the top. So I guess I hit V on every single one of these. No, water's going to be a weird rail then. Alright, so let us now align our life. Hydrogen is very built up. That's a problem. Alright, so like there's no problem whatsoever just doing this, right? And this looks like a nice brick right here. We're going to try to put in a 9, I suppose, because reasons. Alright, if I can do this, I can do anything, right? So what we want is here. Call this up. Nice brick. And turn the bots off. Let me see how far we can get away with this, because we want to be right there. Oh, and there's no place. We have to leave places to put beacons. So I guess we do not do this. Instead, we do this instead. So it has to be 1 question mark? Or else I put the beacons in the middle. That would be more beacon efficient. So here we have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is kind of our life. And we come over here and we pick it all up. I guess this is what we have to do, huh? It's not going to be a very dense block. Oh, no thank you. And we're going to need more. 100%. Please. Okay, it doesn't even line up that well. Yeah, look at that hangover. So this is going to be just an ugly little build right here. Like non-optimal in all regards. And there's no real way to stack it anymore. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I don't know if I have... Well, I probably do, honestly. I'm not sure if I want to use all of them right here. But I kind of do, honestly. Alright, let's go pick all that up. We'll build this place outright, and then we'll just try never to think about this again. We're gonna need the sulfuric, right? This isn't the end of sulfuric by any means. Okay, come with me. So, come over here. We decide to build big, and the beacons go in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. And this is all kind of hooked up, and we have to navigate pipe hell here. Why are you not correct? You're correct, oh, because it wasn't aligned right. Or not? I don't understand. Alright. The important part here is I don't have to understand. And this is all headed for... like right here, I think. I don't know if that makes thematic sense. This is out. This doesn't do anything. Like, I should reach through as far as possible. Like, this is all... I mean, do I just put chemicals right here? Just have sulfuric here and also have coming up here is probably better, but yeah, we're going to put acid gas here and then sulfuric right there. And we're going to get rid of that rock. But that's not what we're doing right this second. So we want sulfuric to come up. And then we'll have a routing area right here, I guess, because it's here. So we do this. Oh, well, this is awkward that we can't use this line right here. We'll use this. Oh, it is awkward. Super duper awkward. I guess I move everything over by one. Or I do it over here. Yeah, we do it over here. Well, no, it won't work eventually. Oops. We'll do this. Then water will come like so. And I'm not even sure. You need 50 water a second. And we're making... So we don't even have enough water for this to go. We need one more next level pump jack. Which I suppose I should go and put in, if only to truly be done with this, right? And it's going to get faster. Well, everything's going to get faster until, you know, we die. The dance gets faster until all the dancers have fallen. There. Probably shouldn't be doing this one fluid at a time. Should probably be taking a more holistic approach. That involves planning ahead. You will come up like so. So that's enough for 12. No, we have enough. We're doing just fine. What am I even talking about? There. Water is now in, right? Why do you have no water? Oh, is this not real? It is but a ghost. A dream of what might be real one day. Alright, I accept that. And that will come in and eventually this will work. Alright, great. That leaves acid gas. Well, sulfuric will come, it has to head up. So sulfuric will do this. Then like so. Oh wait, what's that? What are you? Identify yourself. Oh, it's just a rogue pipe. I hope it's just a rogue pipe anyway. I have a bad record for identifying those improperly. Alright, so I should probably just copy and paste from this point, right? And again, I shouldn't be doing this one chemical at a time. Then obviously this is obsolete now. So you have to come down and you tap in right here. Yeah, I really should be copying and pasting. I am not doing Factorio correctly at the moment. Please forgive me, viewing audience. Okay, sulfuric, almost there. Maybe we'll try to plan ahead a little bit at this. Pretend that we're not in a diesel crisis down south. Alright, next up. Suppose we can do acid gas just straight up, right? Oh no, not here. This one will have to come over. But that's the only one where that has to happen. So let's try this. And acid gas, right? So we copy all this. Copy. Oh, and that's where water comes in. Oh, maybe we can't do this like this. Maybe we do acid gas from the south instead. Let's try that. I mean, it's going to be weird to have it connected like this, but So it's not super duper weird. Like that. That. Like that. Uh-oh. Power is flickering here. Luckily I'm not playing online right now. It's got a lot of weather lately, which is causing me problems. Yeah, power is flickering bad right now. I should probably stop the video here just for safety's sake, so I don't lose parts of it. But, alright, here, just press button. Go, make it real. Bots, you're on the job. Alright, so do I believe in what I've done here? Oh, I can prod this? That'd be nice. The answer is kinda. I have to go over everything again, I think. So acid gas comes in here. It comes to right there, and even though this looks like it connects, it doesn't. The acid gas comes all the way over, so I guess we use that. We pump acid gas in like this. There we go. Oh, now it just starts up. Okay, this is a hint that I've done something right. And then sulfuric just enters the system. So, okay, nice. We should have more than enough to keep everything going. Why aren't you going? What's your problem? You don't, oh, you're, can't vent. You can't vent because everything's full up. Alright, I understand. That's a valid reason. So what we should do is pull acid gas up as much as we can. Using this line right here. Well, okay. We must put the overflow valve right here. The underflow valve, rather. Because this is a primary producer of acid gas. Less than 20, please. Luckily my computer doesn't restart because I have a UPC battery attached to it. It doesn't last for terribly long, but it protects through the flickers like what's happening right now. Alright, acid gas comes over. Oh. Big sad. Am I going to be able to do this? And this problem that I'm experiencing right now, these emotions that I'm feeling, are going to become more and more pronounced over time. So what I should probably do is not use that line, since it is not useful for what I'm doing. So instead do this and this. And we use this and this instead. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to advanced liquid routing problems. Alright, so now we do that exact same thing I just erased. There, and I need you overflow less than 20. Underflow when less than 20. You fill this way. Now we come up. Hopefully we're not using up every single line. We have our cute little look, I can do Duralumin 2 Dad setup right here. Baby's first Duralumin. And we're having slight issues, but only slight. Now acid gas links in. Okay, being sorted, proper. And acid gas is used for relatively few things. Those things are real. So what we should do now is link you up as per proper. And then move on to the next one, right? First, get that out of the way. Koopy. And then we're going to get sulfuric in. Then I'm going to end this. And I'm probably going to go make some food. Yeah, I'm already over time. I got to wrap this up. So we should just pull straight over, right? As per normal. Just pretend that I have no problems whatsoever. And then try to get sulfuric on somehow. And I've already established that this is going to be somewhat of a pain, so we're going to try to come on this line. So, sulfuric, which is right here, shall be very publicly regulated. Oh, we're not going to be able to use that. We'll have to jerk up. That's sad. Alright, we'll do it though. Yeah, we'll have to do this. But very publicly regulated to underflow less than 20. Beautiful. So pull up, up, then pick a line, I suppose. Which line doesn't really matter, just a line. Down we go. Not done yet. And then hook in. And then sulfuric acid finds a home. Then all of you should start going again, right? Here, let's observe. All of this going, you are not getting acid gas. Okay. I understand this might be an issue, but you are hooked in. I don't understand. It's consuming 50 acid gas a second. And this is producing, oh. Yeah, that makes sense then, doesn't it? Oh wait, this entire line is not hooked up. Oh. 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 I got it. I understand. Thank you, Mr. Whale. Thank you, Mr. Whale. Right there. Thank you, Mr. Whale. Alright, so all these guys are going now. It surges in. Acid gas. I just did a real bad thing, didn't I? This now has acid gas in it. That has sulfuric. Alright, so we can fix this. We can fix it. We can get a pump, and we can reverse that thing we just did. We can make that terrible thing we just did go away. Right? Maybe. Because these guys are going properly now. So maybe if I hook in right here, I can make this terrible situation just no longer be. Oh, now I'm pumping sulfuric acid in. Oh, so terrible. The situation goes from worse to worse. And now that's contaminated. Well, at least I can fix this by just pulling that all up, right? Alright, how do I fix this? First, sulfuric is only in the sulfuric line. Next, acid gas is being made and is in the acid gas line. So, Mr. Whale, I need you gone. I need you to not be here, Mr. Whale. This is acid gas, this is how it should be. Plug that in. That's going, that's going. Okay. I think sulfuric is not getting out right here. That is because everything is choked on acid gas, maybe? Okay, it's okay. We can fix this. We can fix it. We can fix it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Alright, so this should be acid gas, and it is not. So let's get a pump, fix it properly, pick you up, just pump everything out of here, right? There. And then you're full of sulfuric, and you're just going to get picked up. And it gets pushed back. Nice. Alright, so good. We have cleared the tank. This means acid gas should be flowing back in. I just saw sulfuric again. So we're gonna Yeah, this has sulfuric. So I pick it up, and that probably destroyed it. Probably. We're just gonna pretend we didn't see that, right? Alright, acid gas flowing in, acid gas ticking up, right? Yes. Okay, next problem. Sulfuric, in you go. Then you're hooked up, you're hooked up. I think this is okay. It's so very hard to say. I like seeing the Gobachovs everywhere. Makes me think the factory is actually alive. So, nothing's working. Nothing's working because we can't get sulfuric out. This is probably because I clipped sulfuric at some point because I was afraid. O2. Yep. O is less than 20. Oh, you're full of acid gas. I see what's happening. Alright, so let's pick that up. There we go. I should check the other one too, right? Why aren't you all going? Looks like we have an acid gas shortage at the moment. Is that what I'm looking at right here? I have so much fear. So let's check this again. That's working. That's working. Do you ever flicker on? You're constantly working. Alright, let's go take a look at the tanks again. Yeah, the tanks are properly spaced. Good. Alright. Okay, don't do that. So we have acid gas right here, and the contents are not increasing. Oh, we have acid gas right here. Oh no. Alright, so... Okay, not done yet. Not done yet. We can still make this work. What we need to do is come up right here. It's going to be a real simple maneuver, really. Full that. Full that. And then we have to do a pump again. Like so. We're going to pump this dry again. There we go. Get all the acid gas out of here. And that's just sulfuric. That's fine. Don't look at that. It's all fine. So hook you up like that works. Hook you up like that works. I think I have to pick this up because I get the feeling it might be contaminated and putting in the wrong stuff. Alright. Acid gas exists. Got blown up. Alright, it doesn't look like we're making huge amounts of acid gas right now. It looks like it's all flushing directly into sulfuric, which is probably going to be an issue later on, but right now is kind of pleasant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 100, 200, 300, 350 sulfuric a second right now, with room for putting in modules at some point, beacons, and then eventually level 2 Mark II buildings. Anyway, I gotta wrap up. This was a fun little, this was a terrifying little divergence right here, but we got what we wanted. We did everything we set out to do today. Except maybe diesel's broken. God, I don't even want to think about that. I don't want to mess with liquid power down south. It's a pretty big problem, I think. Alright, so... yeah, these guys are gonna be floating there angry forever, essentially. There's probably 150 of them trying to give me... tech is going again. Various sorts of combinators, and I just don't need them. Just don't. So it's like this. That's pretty centered, right? That's centered-ish. Alright, let's do recap now. what did I do today? So obviously up here, we added a little bit to the mall, but we're out of mall components at the moment. Hopefully we fix some things down south, but I have no idea if that's actually going to work. But in North Factory proper, we laid out a bunch more blocks right here. We added in, we designed and then implemented the oxygen generator right here and the hydrogen vent. And then we added in acid gas and sulfuric. This will allow us to then make slaked lime and then hydrogen, sodium hydroxide, and then from sodium hydroxide into sodium sulfate. And then that entire production chain will then open up being able to make proper current modern glass, and then we're going to build a whole bunch of blocks right here, and we're going to put that in. That's going to be our first actual full production line. I thought it was going to be iron, but hey, looks like it's glass. Then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's tons of things I can do. Got to put in more farms. Got to do tin chromium. Got to build a new mall. That's going to bring new intermediates I have to make. There's a lot to do. Let's not talk about that anymore. Let's just assume everything is going okay up here and move on. So South Factory is once again a mess. I don't even want to think about what's going on in this place. Diesel is having problems. We buffed Nexelit. It's now restarted the Iron Timmy Nexelit path right here, and that's good. I don't want to think about what else is going on. I did a few minor things here and there. I don't know. This place is Problem City. But next episode, I will probably continue to ignore it and continue driving towards our goals up in the North Factory. And hopefully, get ever closer to catching up with what we're doing here, only properly up there. All right, done now. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.